Why did this woman kidnap my son and I thanked her for it? My son Tyler was 7 when this happened. I was working 2 jobs after the divorce. Morning shift at the warehouse, night shift doing security at the mall. Tyler's mom had moved 3 states away with her new boyfriend. Barely called, barely cared, so it was just us. I couldn't afford daycare, so Tyler would walk home from school by himself. 3 blocks. He had a key around his neck and strict instructions to lock the door and call me when he got there. Every day at 3:30 my phone would ring. Dad, I'm home safe. Except one Tuesday in October, the phone didn't ring. 3:30 came and went, then 3:45. By 4 o'clock, I was losing my mind. I called the school. They said he left with all the other kids. I called our neighbor, Mrs. Patterson. She hadn't seen him. I left work immediately. My boss threatened to fire me, but I didn't care. I drove home doing 60 in a 35 zone. His backpack was on our front porch, but the door was still locked. No Tyler inside. I called the cops. Officer Blake showed up in 15 minutes. He asked for a recent photo, description, what Tyler was wearing, blue jacket, Spider-Man backpack, missing front tooth. I felt like I was going to throw up. They put out an alert, started searching the neighborhood. I was walking every street, every alley, screaming his name until my voice gave out. 6 hours went by. It was getting dark. The police were talking about expanding the search radius. Then my phone rang. Unknown number. Is this Tyler's father? A woman's voice. Older, calm. Where's my son? I shouted. If you heard him, I swear, your son is safe, she said. He's with me, and before you call the police, you need to hear what I have to say. She told me to meet her at the playground on Oak Street, alone. I grabbed my keys and ran. When I got there, Tyler was sitting on a bench eating a sandwich. Next to him was this woman, maybe 60 years old, gray hair, wearing a church volunteer shirt. I ran to Tyler and checked him over. No bruises, no scratches. He looked confused, but okay. Dad, this is Miss Carol. She's nice. She gave me peanut butter and jelly. I turned to this woman ready to explode. You took my kid for 6 hours. Do you know what that's like? She stood up slowly, hands visible like she was approaching a dangerous animal. I'm a crossing guard at the school, she said. I've seen Tyler walk home alone for months now. Today, I saw a man following him. My blood went cold. A man in a gray sedan. He was driving slowly behind Tyler, watching him. When Tyler stopped to tie his shoe, the car stopped too. She pulled out her phone and showed me photos. A gray car with tinted windows. The license plate clearly visible. I know predator behavior when I see it, she said. I worked in child protective services for 30 years before I retired, so I did what I had to do. She explained how she pulled her car up next to Tyler and told him there was an emergency, that his dad had sent her to pick him up. Tyler, being 7 and trusting adults, got in her car. She drove him to her house, fed him, let him watch cartoons. She called the non-emergency police line and reported the gray sedan with the license plate. I know I should have called you first, she said, but that man was watching your house. I saw him drive by twice. I couldn't risk him seeing me drop Tyler off. The police ran the plates. The guy had priors, multiple counts. He'd been released 6 months ago and was living 4 streets over from us. They arrested him that night, found photos on his phone, photos of Tyler walking home from school, photos of our house, photos of other kids in the neighborhood. The detective told me if Tyler had made it home that day, he probably wouldn't have made it inside before that man grabbed him. Miss Carol saved my son's life by kidnapping him first. I dropped to my knees in that playground and cried. Tyler didn't really understand what was happening. He just hugged me and asked if he could finish his sandwich. I looked at Miss Carol and said, "Thank you. I'm so sorry," I yelled. "Thank you for protecting him." She smiled. "I'd rather you be angry at me than planning a funeral." Now Tyler walks home with 3 other kids from the neighborhood. Miss Carol's phone number is programmed in his flip phone, and every week I bring her groceries as a thank you. The one time someone kidnapped my kid, and I couldn't be more grateful they did.